Hey guys, welcome back to Linda's Resin Room. So what I thought we would do today is make this new mold that I got from Into Resin. I do have a 20% off discount code that I will flash on the screen right here for any Into Resin product. That does include their cell molds. But I seen this tray and I was like, I just have to try this because I think it's very, very pretty. But we're going to do it in alcohol inks. So I got grape juice, teal, night blue, sweet cherry, and sun. They're actually not alcohol inks, but they're resin inks from Octopus Fluids. I get these from Laura's Art Corner, which I will put the link down in the description for you guys. But I'm going to mix up about 10 ounces of resin, I think. And then we are going to pour this
with clear resin. We'll drop our alcohol inks around in different places, and then we'll pour it with the clear. Sorry guys about the audio. My microphone died on me, so I did order a new one. But anyways, let's get some resin mixed up and get this in the debubbler. So I got 10 ounces of resin mixed. I've already stuck it in the debubbler, just popping a little bit of bubbles that the vacuum chamber didn't get off because I didn't leave it in there long enough. But anyways, we're going to take our colors. I'm going to take the, I think this is the grape juice first, and put it around in this corner and put a few drops there. And I'm going to take the next one and I'm going to drop it here in this corner. I'm hoping that nothing muddies up. That's the grape juice. That's the, I don't remember what color. This is night blue maybe or something. But we're going to put the blue up here. I don't want anything to muddy up. And I probably used too much alcohol. It's going to be a dark tray. And then we're going to take our sweet cherry. Love sweet cherry. Such a pretty red. And put it up here in the corner. Love Octopus Fluids alcohol inks. I also like their resin inks. Okay, and then we're going to take the sun. Yellow's a light color. Yellow, it kind of disappears. So I'm hoping not to disappear, but that's what happens. And I'm using way too much ink. Way too much. Don't ever use this much ink, guys, because, you know, the color takes over and it comes really dark. So just letting you know, don't use as much ink as I did. It'll still be pretty, but yeah, I didn't need all that. All right, finished dropping our inks. Now let's take and move all of those out of the way. See, adding more. Shouldn't be doing it. I know y'all are yelling, no, no, because I'm yelling no. All right, maybe I'll finally put the inks down in a minute. I gotta add some more yellow, I'm sure. Oh, I didn't. All right, let's take the clear and just pour this around. If you wait too long, your alcohol ink will dry and it'll look spotted. So you don't want to let it dry. Now see, those colors are gorgeous if they would stay that way. But they won't. They will move around and they will mix. But way too much ink. Okay. I mixed up 10 ounces and I think I used about 8, I think, or 9 maybe for this tray. I can't remember. It is a handmade mold from Into Resin, so I don't want to overfill it, or then I'm going to have all this cleanup to do. So, yeah, it looks like I used almost all of that. There might be 2 ounces left in that cup if I'm lucky. All right, put our inks up, and then we are going to let this. Well, I got to finish using the resin that I didn't use, don't I? All right, let me think. Because, you know, I'm going to grab something to put the rest of that resin in. I don't know if I mix a color or what I do. We'll see in just a moment. I'll be just as surprised as you all. That's what happens when my microphone tears up and I don't get it done at the time that I pour. Must have been a little bubbles. So, gotta pop those with a little heat. And my little torch isn't available anymore. I did get that on Amazon. It's just a lighter torch, so it doesn't get that hot. So sometimes it even has a hard time popping the bubbles. But I don't worry about it getting my mold. I don't get to the edge of the mold, but I'd be very careful. You don't want to melt your handmade molds, especially your into resin ones. Oh yeah, I got the tray. I'm going to do it the same way, and I'm going to add a whole lot of color to it as well. So we're going to do the same thing and put the colors in the corners. I love this little tray from Into Resin. I did look up on the website trying to find the link because I think this is the cutest little tray. It was in my mystery molds bag, but they don't have it listed yet. I hope they do because it's so cute. All right, couple more colors here. Sweet cherry. Got to get our sun down the center. And you can see on that tray over there, the yellow's already turning green. So we're about to lose it all. Okay. I probably only had an ounce left. If I don't make anything else, I only had an ounce left. Because this little tray only holds an ounce and a half. And I know I mixed up 10 ounces. So let's just dump this in there and let that move those inks around. Now this little tray has these little balls down around the edge of it that are really difficult to get the bubbles out. I'm still working on it and I will master it eventually. But yeah, I don't do it here. So let's just scrape out everything we can. Like I said, I only had an ounce left. So that tray used 9 ounces of resin. And the little tray, like I said, it takes about an ounce and a half, but you can get by with an ounce. An ounce will fill it up, just won't fill it completely up. So let's just scrape out everything here that we can. I love these little spatulas. I did finally get me some more of them. Those come from Amazon as well. And they don't cost very much. Get 6 of them in a pack, and they are awesome. They scrape out every little bit of the resin out of your cup. It helps me to wear and reclean these cups and reuse them and clean them over quite a few times and get multiple uses out of them. Cut down on waste. So much plastic. Okay. Another little drop or two out of here and we will be done. Drip, drip, drip. Okay. Almost. Am I going to keep going? No wonder you want to fast forward. I'd fast forward me too. Alright guys, that is it. So we're going to let all of this cure up. And hopefully I don't lose my yellow in the little tray because I don't remember. I'm going to try to get some of those bubbles out. Like I said, they get right down in those little edges. And it's not the mold. I've checked. It is not the mold. It is for sure 100% me. It's user error. But anyways, we will let all this cure up and then we will come back and I'll see you guys on the demold. Hopefully it looks good. So all of this is cured up. So let's demold it. Get off this red stuff on my hand. Get that off. Maybe clean up a little bit around this before I demold it. Make it a little easier. See a few little black spaces. Looks like resin. So maybe that'll make it as a little piece. I think I got it. Yes. Alright. Now let's see if we can do this one the same way. That way our mold is clean after we demold it and we're not risking getting anything down in these gorgeous handmade molds. So a piece of resin there. Got it. Alright. Let's do our little tray first. See, I still got bubbles in those corners. I've got to look and see if that mold is made this way. Every one of those end up, you just end up with bubbles. I'm going to have to start poking them. I'm going to have to fix this tray every time you've done it.
Guess I'm not checking it good enough. Alright, that is really dark. Really pretty, but really dark. Cute. I love the alcohol inks in these kind of molds. Okay, move that out of the way. Now this big tree. It's going to be really dark, I know. Yeah, it's very pretty. I'm going to have to trim around the edge. Just have a little bit of a lip. So I'll sand that down. Don't want to risk getting something in this. But that is that tray. Isn't that pretty? I lost all my yellow. So, and this is mostly blue and the teal kind of look the same, but there is some green here that's created. Now I got purple up here. I guess these two colors merged. Anyways, that's our tray, guys. So I'll see you guys back for the next video. So bye for now.